Next stop, the big one, Finland. Arguably the most coveted event on the calendar, certainly the one they all want to win. Two of this year's title contenders have a good record in the famous forests. Ouninpohja has won here 3 times, back-to-back with Toyota, 2018 and 19, before giving Hyundai their first Finland success 2 years ago. Either side of Tanak's 2022 triumph, victories for Elvyn Evans, Toyota's Welshman, winning the event in 2021 and again last year.
It's one of my favourite events on the calendar. There's no feeling quite like driving in Finland, so I'm very happy to say I've been able to win 2. But of course, it's in our nature to always want more. The speed, of course, is one thing, but you get the speed on a few rallies in the championship. I think it's really the character of the road that's combined with that speed. The undulation, the jumping sideways, setting up the car, before you get to the crest, after the crest. Obviously, when you get that right and you're at the feeling with the car where you can slide it through the jumps and the crests, then there's no feeling quite like that.
Elvyn Evans chasing a 3rd Rally Finland victory and looking to boost his championship challenge in pursuit of a first world title. As is the man currently leading the Drivers' Championship, Neuville, who also happens to be looking for his first win in Finland. Belgian on the podium last year for the first time in a decade. Encouraging.
It has always been a challenge, for sure. I remember back 2013, I was really enjoying that event and I felt very comfortable in the car. We had good speed and it was just great. After that, everything went much more difficult. We never found a good speed. I never felt really comfortable on those roads. I never got the car working over there as well, since obviously 2 years ago and especially last year. We had made quite a big step on the car, which I think was the right step we needed to be more comfortable on such roads, and it immediately worked in Estonia and Finland. However, there are some really, really fast drivers on that kind of road, so even with the fastest cars, it will always be difficult for me.
An honest assessment from Hyundai's championship leader, but what about the fact his 2 close title rivals have impressive records in Finland? Teammates Ouninpohja and Toyota's Elvyn Evans winning the past 5 editions between them. Does that play on Neuville's mind with a slim 5-point championship lead to protect?
No, not really, to be honest. On a single power stage, I have been able to go faster than them, even if everybody was pushing hard. I know that we can do the job. It's more related to car setup, which is always a bit more difficult to get it right and find the perfect settings, but also the car evolution. And we showed clearly last year that the car has made a big step forward on that kind of surfaces, also because we have a test base over there, because I'm driving much more on Finnish roads than I have been in previous years. So that's definitely helpful.
Neuville, championship leader, cautiously optimistic ahead of Rally Finland. Others positively looking forward to flying through those forests, including M Sport's Adrien Fourmeau. The Frenchman also on the podium in Finland 12 months ago in WRC 2, and very much looking forward to returning in the Puma R1 to what's widely acknowledged as the home of the sport.
You feel that it's the home rally because the driving style you need to get in those stages is just really impressive. It's like 3D motion. There is corners in jumps before, jumps after. So you have to turn before the jumps to land on the right place after the jump. Like it's just crazy, and this is what I think there is only on the rallies that you can see things like that. So in Formula 1, I don't think the jump to land in a corner. Then even on rallycross it's a bit different, or it's not as fast. So yeah, definitely it's where the rally come from, and it's the legacy of the championship. So many of things story also happening in Finland. So many Finnish driver won championship, fight with also the French drivers. That's really good.
Finland, always a special event. This year, a touch extra special, with the return of the one and only Ouninpohja, regarded by many as the greatest stage on the planet, back in its full majestic glory, just under 33 kilometres. Strap yourselves in and hold on tight for the ride of your lives.
It is the ultimate in terms of this roller coaster feeling where your line has to be perfect from corner to corner. It's super high speed, but of course if you get your lung ever so slightly wrong and you jump a bit far, then it can be, can bite you very, very easily. So I think it's one of those stages that if you get it right, it's very rewarding, but of course it can bite.
If you get that stage right, it's probably the best stage in the world. If things doesn't match together, it can be really the worst one as well, because you don't find the trust, you can't go fast, you're having moments in every corner. But if everything matches perfectly together, it's a hell of a stage.
Well, I think many people have seen the video of the Ouninpohja where the drivers are just flat out with jumps, etc. So it's for sure a demanding stage, and I'm really looking forward to do that. I'm looking forward to do the wiki, to realize, and then after to be in a stage, it's completely different. You imagine we are double speed compared to the wiki, so it gives you a lot of help.
I mean, when you're on it, you have no time to think about anything other than focusing on pace notes. Every second corner is a blind corner with a crest and a big drop, and it's so demanding and challenging, and you are only trying to stay in that flow, which obviously will make you go fast. Definitely a cool stage.
Ouninpohja, the ultimate white-knuckle roller coaster ride. Let's see how and where it fits into this year's schedule.
34 right sharp, middle, into